Astronomers have discovered that Mars probably once had a near global flood. But what is the evidence for this flooding? Let's explore. The global flood of the Earth, mentioned in the Bible, is a commonly rejected idea. The most common man-made idea is that some other catastrophe happened to cause the extinction of the dinosaurs and other life, mainly an asteroid or meteor that struck the Earth. This idea does not suggest a fast extinction. According to this idea, the asteroid's impact sent dust and debris into the atmosphere, blocking the sunlight, which cut off the needed sunlight for the plants. With no plants for food, the dinosaurs and other life would die. But what does the evidence we are finding show? Asteroid impacts massive enough to destroy the dinosaurs and other life would have left at least some traces of meteors in the fossil-bearing rocks. However, the rocks in which fossils are found contain no certain fragments of meteors. Beyond that, there is no crater large enough on the Earth to match an impact of that size. Some scientists have claimed that they have found extremely large impact craters. For example, the Chicxulub crater in Mexico. This crater is not a new discovery though. It has been known for decades and was said to be the result of a volcano before it was popular to account for extinction by meteors. The evidence found fits nicely with the global flood. From the observation of the Grand Canyon, to the dead fish and sea life found on high mountains, to the fossils found in mid-birth, all of these things point to a global flood. Further extinction can be explained from the climate change after the flood. Interestingly enough, Mars also shows evidence of a near global flood in the past. Although there is no water on Mars anymore, on Mars' surface are river canyons. These canyons are similar to, but much bigger than the Grand Canyon on the Earth. It is believed that the water came from below the planet's surface. The same astronomers who reject the global flood on Earth believe that Mars once had a near global flood. This is very interesting and ironic, because they can accept a global flood on Mars, but not on the Earth. The same evidence rejected on one planet, but accepted on another. It is clear that the reason Noah's flood is commonly rejected is not due to lack of evidence, but because mankind is unwilling to accept the fact that we are responsible for our actions and will eventually have to answer to an almighty creator. It's easy to see the hypocrisy of those who accept a flood on Mars but not on the Earth, as the Bible records in Genesis chapter 7. Even though the Earth has a lot more evidence for a global flood than Mars does, they still choose openly to reject the Noah story. This shows a completely illogical and emotional scientific stand against the account of the scripture. Some wise soul once wrote that men do not reject the Bible because it contradicts itself, but because it contradicts them. Hard words, but true ones.